How to repair your air hydraulic single ram pitch jack or jacking beam. If you need to change the complete air hydraulic pump or fix the air motor, start by removing the release handle. Remove the front panel plugs. Loosen the two handles. Remove the two screws securing the front panel and then move the whole panel to the side. Remove the cable tie securing the oil hose. Then remove the air hose on the air motor by pushing the small red ring while pulling the hose. Remove the hydraulic hose and fix the hose high to prevent oil spill. The next step is to remove the two screws securing the pump block. It is now possible to remove the pump. Remove the oil hose and fix it high. If you are changing the complete pump, simply skip the instructions on how to repair the air motor and follow the reassembly instructions. If you need to repair the air motor, start by fixing the pump block in a vise and then remove the sound absorber. Observe the exact position of the air motor before you remove it, and remember the correct position for refitting. Remove the packing box. Remove the seal in the packing box, and also the seal between pump block and packing box. Clean with a detergent and check the parts for scratches and marks. Refit new seals in the packing box. Make sure they are positioned correctly before you refit them. Clean the pump block with a detergent. Refit a new seal. Before refitting the packing box, use plenty of grease on both. Remove the piston from the air cylinder and clean it. Clean the piston and check for scratches and marks. Make sure that the seals on the air piston are intact. Lubricate with grease and refit the piston and spring. Use plenty of grease on the air cylinder. Refit the spring and then the air motor on the pump block. Take care you position the air motor correctly. It can be fastened tighter, but it has to be placed like this. Refit the sound absorber and make sure all parts are clean and dry. When you are ready to refit the complete air hydraulic pump, start by pushing the oil hose fully into the quick coupling. Be aware to place the oil hose behind the pump and refit the 2 screws on the pump block. Take care not to damage or pinch the oil hose behind the pump. Secure the oil hose with a cable tie. Refit the hydraulic hose on the pump and push the air hose fully into the quick coupling on the air motor. Refit the panel and the 2 screws securing it. Again, take care not to pinch any hoses. Refit the plugs. Turn the handles back in place and refit the screws. Refit the release handle and make sure to pre-tension it 180 degrees to the left. 1. Tighten the release. 2. Choose the proper spring hole inside the black knob that will align the knob screw with the hole in the release. 3. Engage the other end of the spring and turn knob with spring half a turn before pushing and tightening the knob screw through the release. 4. If done correctly, the release will now close automatically. If you need to repair the cylinder, start by removing the complete cylinder. Fix the cylinder in a vise. Remove the square cylinder flange. Pull the piston rod from the cylinder tube. Be careful with the cylinder parts. Remove the old seals on the piston. Clean the parts and check for scratches and rust. Replace the complete cylinder if needed. Note that the yellow back up ring is bold shape to make it fit the O-ring. Make sure to position it correctly when refitting. Refit a new O-ring. Use plenty of grease. Clean the cylinder tube and check for scratches and rust. Lubricate the cylinder tube and the piston with plenty of grease and refit the piston rod. Remove scraper ring and the seals in the cylinder flange. Clean the parts and check for scratches and rust. Refit a new O-ring on the bottom of the flange. Use plenty of grease. Refit a new scraper ring. Make sure the scraper ring is positioned correctly and that it is not damaged. Refit a new O-ring on top and again use plenty of grease to seal it. Finally, refit the flange on the cylinder tube and tighten. Position the complete cylinder in the frame and refit the air and the hydraulic hose. Then test all functions. Always remember to secure the cylinder against tilting.